everybody, and welcome to a life update, I guess you could call it, in a way. I guess this is a thing. The last video that I did was a life update, and the next video I do will be an unboxing video, which, humorously enough, I recorded before this video, but they're going up in a different order, so there's that. But yeah, so I'm sure there's a lot to be discussed. One you may have just seen or heard about, because I did tweet it after it happened, so if you follow me on Twitter you probably already know. Same with other things, but this is the video for those of you who don't watch out for my tweets, or you missed it, or you just want to hear me talk about it, because talking is a little more personal, I think. So that's why I'm doing this. So I hope you guys enjoy this, because, you know, you care, or you just want to hear my voice because it's a very soothing voice. But that's when I do this. This I feel is really annoying, but I did it anyway. So when we last left off, I talked about losing my job, kind of, sort of, in a very roundabout way. That's kind of what happened. So the theater I worked at for almost 8 years closed down on the 15th of December, which was the same day that I went up north with Sturman to visit his family for Christmas for about a week, I think. Yeah, we were gone for about a week. So I missed out on the very, very last day, but I was there the Wednesday, that's the day before, so the 14th. And it was really hard to say goodbye to the place, even though I'm sure I've mentioned it before, how much I didn't like it, how much stress it caused, because not everybody was on the same page and all that stuff. So you would think that I would be happy, and I'm still not. I mean, it's been almost a month, give or take 10 days. And I miss it, like, really badly miss it. I'm a lot calmer than I was last week when, oh, was it? Near the end of December. We'll go with that because it's technically not last week. It was a little more than last week, but trying to remember the actual day is very difficult. I don't remember the actual day. But yeah, it was rough coming back from vacation, knowing that I didn't have a job there anymore, and yet it didn't feel like it because I was still on vacation until the day after Christmas. So when I went to work that Monday, it was like, oh right, I don't need to turn left here. I need to keep going straight for like 20 more miles. Not quite. It's a slight exaggeration, but you get my drift. So it was really difficult, and it still is kind of difficult because I drive by that spot almost every time I go to work. Practically every time I go to work. And then, depending upon when I work, I also come back that way. So it's a little bit easier than it was at first. At first, it was heartbreaking. And I practically fell apart, like, after the first day at the new place because it was after Christmas and chaos was had. So the first day that I worked was like, here's a new place. Also, we're super busy and short staffed, so yay! It was not yay, but everybody was friendly. Everybody was helpful and everybody was understanding after I kind of let it out the next day that, hey, I'm not as emotionally stable as you think I am. I'm just trying really hard to be because I wouldn't want to fall apart at work because it's kind of embarrassing. I don't know if it helped or if it's just everybody being so friendly and just starting to get used to the place, accepting the fact that, hey, my old theater's never going to reopen. I have to either get on the ball with this or I have to go somewhere else. So I decided to just get on the ball with this and see how it turns out. And so far it is going pretty good. So that answers that part. Yes, I kind of sort of lost my job, but everybody who wanted to transfer transferred, and I was the only one of the place to transfer to this one theater. So that probably makes it easier to get used to and not, miss the old place because it's a whole fresh new slate. There's not any remnants of the old past and such. So there's that. And I think it does make it easier. So even though I miss everybody from the old theater, it's nice not to know anyone. So enough about that. Let's talk about something that everybody probably is freaking out about now because you've seen me wave my hands around. It is a little loose, so I keep adjusting it. We have to get it adjusted, like resized, because they sent me a size that's a little bit too big for my hand. But yes, I am engaged now. I know, right? I know, right? Who would have thought? Not me. Going into 2017 with a new car, a new job, kind of, sort of, and being engaged? What? Yeah, I know. I'm really sorry I didn't make a video about this earlier. I thought about doing like a short video on my phone because we were still visiting his family when he proposed. And yeah, so I'm sure everybody's dying to hear the story. It's nothing special. It's kind of cheesy in the joke manner, but we were at his parents' house alone and we were lounging on the couch and we were trying to figure out what to do because it was kind of our super lazy day after his brother and sister kind of had come over, with their kids and stuff. So it's like, there's kids in the house. It's super duper loud. It is very rambunctious, but they were adorable. So, it's worth it. But yeah, it was kind of like our one day to ourselves where we could just lounge around and do absolutely nothing. And we were lounging on the couch trying to figure out what to do, whether to watch something or maybe play like a game or something. And in the process of trying to decide what to do, he's like, I have an idea of what else we could do. And I'm like, oh yeah? He's like, yeah. And I'm like, what? And then he pulls out the ring box and he opens it and he's like, let's get married. Yeah, I know it's not super romantic and everything, but all things considered, it was as I wanted it to be in a very roundabout way. Like, I always had this thought that maybe, it'll be out in public with all my friends and family members, with his family nearby, or whatever. And it's just, I don't know, this seemed to fit. And the ring is kind of like a wintry mix, so it was snowing up there. So it kind of went with the whole scene of, it's really cold out, and it's snowing, and it's winter. So, I don't know, it works really well when you think about it. But if you just like, that's how he proposed, okay. It's nothing, super fancy that gets recorded that everybody's like, oh my goodness. There was no public display. It was just at his parents' house. We were home alone and he popped the question. So that was that. But yeah, that is really all of the big stuff that's happened. The two main things that happened in December was the whole job thing and being engaged. So, and then of course Christmas and all that jazz. But I mean, in comparison to the two big events that happened, Christmas was kind of just, it's Christmas. Okay. I get to actually be there for Christmas and show off my ring because he proposed before Christmas with my side of the family. So I got to show off the ring and that was always fun. So I still think it's fun. I kind of miss the fact that I didn't get to show everybody from the old job because they knew it was in the talks, but they didn't know when and I didn't know when. So it's kind of sad that they don't get to, I walk in and be like, oh my goodness, guys, look what happened. So, I don't know. It's weird. I think that'll be it for this video. It was mostly just to let you guys know what all has happened in the past month since my last update video. I will try to do more videos. I know I've got that unboxing video. and such. But yeah, if you do want to see me do a weekly vlog, Dylan, Kaio-chan, Melissa, Britt, and I have finally started uploading videos for the 5 Awesome Geeks, which is our collab channel. That's kind of like the 7 Otakus mixed with the vlogs of 7. If you have followed me for several years, you understand what I'm going with here. The 7 Otakus was my otaku collaboration, anime manga centered channel that I started way back in the day when I first started YouTubing. Well, vlogging on YouTube. Because before I did like a bunch of collection videos, which I was watching one of the old ones and oh my goodness, the quality. No, the quality's terrible. Oh my goodness. But it's fun to look back and go, my collection used to be that little. Huh. Who does not get? Because now it's huge and I've got it in piles because I want to get rid of some of it, but I kind of don't want to get rid of any of it. I'm on the teeter-totter that I'm always on, where it's like, I should probably get rid of some of this stuff. But do I really want to get rid of some of this stuff? No, I don't think I do. But I probably should. But I really don't know. And then the vlogs of 7, which was more centered around geek stuff, but it didn't quite take off because of reasons. So I have high hopes for the 5 Awesome Geeks because I know every single one of these little geeky nerds, and I love them to pieces. We've known each other, some of us, since the beginning of YouTube time. Well, not really, but close enough. But that'll be it for me for this video. If you guys have any further questions, feel free to leave it in the comment section below. I do check everybody. I do read all the comments, and I do delete the ones that are clearly spam because I don't want none of that. So I get rid of it. But yeah, if you guys have any questions anytime, you can hit me up on Twitter or in the comment section below or wherever else I am on the internet. I'm everywhere. Almost. Not quite everywhere, but it seems like it. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye.